Okay, dropping another one. This video is going to be about Sudan. Sudan, the Republic of Sudan, a country in Northeast Africa. It borders the Central African Republic to the southwest, Chad to the west, Egypt to the north, Eritrea to the northeast, Ethiopia to the southeast, Libya to the northwest, South Sudan to the south, and the Red Sea. Population 45.7 million people as of 2022. It occupies 1,886,000. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I said that right. 1,886,068 square kilometers, which is about 728,215 square miles, making it Africa's third largest country by the area and third largest by area in the Arab League. It was the largest country by area in Africa and the Arab League until the succession of South Sudan in 2011. Since then, both titles have been held by Algeria. The capital of Sudan is Khartoum, Khartoum, and its most populous city is Omdurman, which is part of the metropolitan area of Khartoum. So, I don't be watching the news like that, but for all you that do be watching the news, you guys probably seen Sudan been in the news lately. They having like a civil war battle going on. They got two generals over there that were together. They got rid of one general that was top dog over there, president, prime minister, ruler, king, however you want to say it or put it. They overthrew him, and now these two generals are fighting to be the top dog. Crazy, just gang shit, really. Rival generals are battling for control in Sudan. Here's a simple guide to the fighting. This is according to CNN right here. Fierce fighting across Sudan has left hopes for peaceful transition to civilian rule in tatters. Forces loyal of two rival generals fighting for control. At least 459 people have been killed and more than 4,000 people have been injured in this unrest. They call it unrest, according to the World Health Organization. The capital, Khartoum, have become a war zone. A 72-hour ceasefire agreed on Sudan's armed forces, the SAF, and Sudan's rapid support forces, the RSF. So those are the two groups that are fighting, the SAF and the RSF. They had a peace treaty, ceasefire. Volker Perthes, the UN Secretary General's Special Representative for Sudan, said Tuesday that the ceasefire seems to be holding in some parts. However, reports of sporadic shooting are still coming in, as well as reports of relocation of troops. Clashes between the Sudanese army and the paramilitary rapid support forces erupted in mid-April, killing hundreds and injuring thousands more. Power struggle. That's all it is, At the heart of the clashes are two men. Sudan's military ruler and head of the army, Adel Fattah el-Burhan, and General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, widely known as Hemedti, the country's deputy and head of the Rapid Support Forces paramilitary group. Until recently, the two men were allies who worked together to topple the ousted Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir in 2019 and played a pivotal role in the military coup in 2021. However, tensions arose during negotiations to integrate the RSF into the country's military as part of plans to restore civilian rule. So like I said, two dudes used to be homies, got rid of the president, got rid of the top dog, and now they fighting to be top dog. Stuff's crazy. The generals agreed a humanitarian truce after intensive diplomatic efforts by neighboring countries, the US, UK, and UN. It was extended, but it did not hold. I know recently they've been convoying American citizens out of Sudan by Port Sudan. Oh, here it is right here. A second convoy of American citizens, so that's the second one, arrived at the coastal city of Port Sudan on Sunday as a part of the evacuation effort organized by the U.S. government. The convoy comprised about 8 buses carrying American evacuees from Khartoum, which is the capital, amid clashes between Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary group, the RSF, the Rapid Support Forces. The U.S. government, in concert with its allies, has now facilitated the departure of nearly 1,000 U.S. citizens. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said in a statement, fewer than 5,000 U.S. citizens have sought guidance from the government. Sunday's eligible evacuees will travel by boat across the Red Sea to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, where U.S. officials will assist them with consular and emergency services. A U.S. naval craft with military personnel seen on deck also arrived at Port Sudan on Sunday. So yeah, it's Sudan. They're going up right now. It's sad what's going on. But there's always more to the story than what they tell us. This could be all a setup. There's power grabs going on. Who knows? It might got something to do with some oil, or they got the BRICS movement going on with all these countries forming their own currency. But it's probably pretty accurate though, as far as they had one president and then the two forces or generals or whatever overthrew that president, and now one of them trying to be the top dog, and the army split or whatever. They got 2 different armies now, 2 different generals, or maybe they always been 2 different generals and 2 different armies, and they had an alliance, overthrew him. Now the alliance is broken up, and someone need to be the top dog. Everybody want to be the top dog, so that's that's what's going on in Sudan right now. They war fighting, whatever. This going on with Ukraine and Russia and all types of, Chinese, North-South Korea thing. Hey, some people be scared thinking this is the beginning of World War III. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, blessings, much love, much gratitude.